Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Okay.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, Traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
compliment!
Here, Deets.
Candace,
I'm very glad I've said the same. Only when you're safe can the plan be. You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck. With everything. I'll be here.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can...
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar!
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries and...
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of... That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden... You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering and the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that... But if that's the case...
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean, it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out?
In that case, it's imperative to make sure we're still on track. I would like
Where are we going?
to an eremite.
Useless.
Oh, you made it.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious!
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the
Yes, I understand. Because, to achieve this impossible task...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated everything went without a hitch. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything...
It's just a recording. There...
But... What?
And that's perfectly fine.
Huh?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
The things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to take...
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. Is a former
I did.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
my friend,
We agreed to... Had I known...
Look, you already know that we're all on this...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate.
Seems you really...
Traveler, Rahman's plan is to have me work...
Wait!
We can't get through. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There's...
That also sounds...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how...
Of course he did. He also said that I never blinded...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control my... to make the whole thing more... I'm okay.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life.
I've always treated...
Now you're making this...
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I knew you.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries.
Sino, on behalf... We have no fear of casualties.
Well, but remember, you need to follow the plan and not do any... Since you and I...
Okay.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need...
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're...
As many as Ain al-Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need
Got it! Please wait a moment, I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. Aren't you even a little worried? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superior...
We discussed it.
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention, no matter how you look at it.
A reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if
The Akasha is still in operation, so I'm... Actually...
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped, but things...
That's true.
But look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, haven't you ever thought about it?
Because the Akasha
The Academia firmly believes that
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavior. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for emotions are part of our behavior. Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, our thoughts on the Akasha lab. So.
Huh. Makes.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever.
Paimon's.
Next time, pay.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here.
I'm the security officer of the Great Red...
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be...
Beep! Construct! Beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And...
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly...
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days. Any questions about the
None at all.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Reduced to just...
Time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
Wait a moment.
Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with...
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation, since this is a big case for the Academia.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. They are our only leads for the case. If they die...
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from...
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands...
Rahman. The Academia has caught wind of your smuggling.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the...
I'm not here to talk.
Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's...
Boring! It's showtime! Let's roll! Attaboy! Burst forth, witnessing a great undertaking! Bam!
Rise.
Attaboy!
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related persons.
You pit... King Deshret...
Silence!
Oh!
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need...
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes.
That's fantastic. And that punch you...
Once we're done here,
Yeah, you're the...
go join up with her.
Speaking of which, is it real...
I have a very... If we need help, get ready for the next...
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you... In the time it took you to get here...
Sorry. We didn't mean...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like... All joking aside... Our responsibility dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next...
Yeah, we
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis Di and ask for Forest. If all hate them, so we'll find the sages have placed spies
Like...
That's certainly true. How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I'm looking good. There are many kinds. Let's go.
He's over there! Let's go say hi! Tainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right, then follow. This place is better. We won't be Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask.
Yes, I know. Actually, he left.
He left.
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you said? I see. So that's why he has... Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist...
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, you don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also... The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar
Hypatia? Why would he want...
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to...
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean...
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that, let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of...
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking...
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take...
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my...
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also I will personally supervise her treatment and see...
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person, your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized it's not so much that I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself.
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't... Luckily, there is still some time. It's just as the... And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help...
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true,
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be...
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit.
I get it. Since you are all...
I'd like to ask you to do...
I can do that, but I have a... The academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. If the higher-ups really are hiding something... If the situation becomes critical...
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at...
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in... I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long.
I see. So you noticed something...
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on... I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance...
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go... Oh, by the way, which way did the...
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe.
But we have no idea...
We'll do it the mercenary way. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Seems we found the...
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
This is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Well, his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say good...
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago.
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party Steve.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away.
Oh no! Are you saying they're going...
Let's go!
Paradis Di is not a place...
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to...
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like you. I've done my duty to inform you.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI now?
With all due respect, your baseless speculation.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a It is still my duty to protect the peace.
Then it seems our conversation.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tighnari, beat him up!
Great.
For it! Go.
Burst forth! This is bad. The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Worthless! Worthless! Shut it!
Life goes on.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make—
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party Steve. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to—
who are you talking to?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed— I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that child? Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy. Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god, My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been... Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, I'm connected to your consciousness. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone. She peered into my All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become... You're doubting me again? Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not... The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be...
Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by light.
Struck by light?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attack. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. My wound aside, you look like...
Hey, didn't I tell you not to...
Just in case.
Useless.
Thank goodness she's...
Hey!
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you...
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh,
The academias.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to. Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer.
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past.
Have you noticed?
So, if the doctor was to show up again...
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him. In other words, we've success...
Yay! That's a big...
Thank you for the help, Tainari.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here. Let's continue to keep a look.
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go?
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also...
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI.
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own sense.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites to avoid alerting the quarry.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team.
It appears to have been very effective. Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait, you mean...
Well, what else is there to do?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home.
I'll hate them, you...
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you Academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Cyno doesn't seem to be much of a talker either.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right. So come on, boss.
Yeah! Say something to boost morale!
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Neela!
Hey, everyone.
Not at all. I was actually...
But you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to...
Huh? Join? You mean...
Yes. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance?
Huh? I can't believe my ears. Oh, right. The Traveler and I must have, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kus.
Remember.
Okay.
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep.
All the preparations are done.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all
Well said. A good night's rest before...
Thankful.
Huh?
Oh,
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we...
Okay. So...
Yep! Good night, everyone!
Those memories. So dark.
Let's go out and play!
What is the situation?
Shine down! Fuse is lit!
Can't catch me! Can't catch me!
of my way!
Illusion shattered!
Time for a light show!
Shine down!
Fuse a split!
Illusion shattered!
Time for a light show!
Shine down! There is no escape!
Boring!
Absurd!
Today's the Academia's new carbohydrate. She can finally put her plan to action. Oh, Haytham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
There is no escape!
Fire hazard!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Shine down!
Let's roll!
Time for a light show!
Catch me. Attaboy!
The damned will soon...
Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here! Here!
Go bishop down! Time for don't try to rush your enemy. The festival ends.
Useless!